This one's a lot quieter. Yes, I have a new alternator. Actually, it was no problem at all. Of course, I did have to switch the pulley out because it had the serpentine belt pulley. But everything else, I mean, there was no problem at all. I took it in, and of course, the parts person hooked it up, and of course, it squalled so loud that everyone that was in the store cleared out. And she just handed me a new one and said, "There you go." So now we get to put it back on anyway. But yeah, they did not offer an alternator with integral regulator with V-belt pulley. All of them had serpentine belt, and all the ones with the V-belt pulley were externally regulated, which I don't know why they didn't carry that tight, but oh well. So let's go ahead and hang it on and see if this isn't any quieter. And this is not an easy task. Okay, there's one bolt started. Try again. Okay, after 20 minutes of finagling and wiggling this thing around, I finally got this in. And there's a little tab right here that you see. It's a tension pin, pretty much. It holds tension against it. And I actually had to take and drive it back out of the way. Yeah, it was a royal pain in the behind. Of course, good old 5/8 wrench. Could have put a socket on it, but this is what I had quick access to. In other words, it was in the top of the box when I opened it. I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up and reset that tension pin. The older design alternators, before they had the air injection pump integral with the alternator bracket, was easier to work with. The 1980 to 82, I think, somewhere along in there. It is a beautiful day today. It was supposed to be 70 degrees, but I think that we have already gone past 70 degrees. Oh yeah, and I also went ahead and put the lower bolt in. And while I'm here, I'll go ahead and connect the belt. Not that pulley. Now, before I do anything else, get it off that crank. And that is how it goes. I'm going to tighten that up, snug that up just a little bit so it doesn't spring back when I tighten it. I know I'm at a bad angle or you can barely see what's going on, but I have my pry bar and I'm going to hook it in to the back side of this bracket, of the air injection pump bracket, and I'm just going to pull this alternator tight. Serpentine belts are way easier thanks to automatic tensioners. One belt instead of one for every accessory. They make V-belt tensioners, but I never had good luck out of them. And once that's tight, you can go ahead and remove the wrench. Maybe just a little bit much. Maybe just a little bit much slack. It's supposed to have 1/2 inch deflection, so I might be all right. And go ahead and tighten it the rest of the way. And while I'm under here, I'll go ahead and unplug the field in. And plug in the voltage regulator. Uh-oh. There we go. It wasn't wanting to plug in. Okay, now the next step is go back up there and tighten up that 1/2 inch bolt, or that 7/16 bolt that holds the alternator on at the top, and that will be done. And tighten this bolt up. Oh yeah, this weather we got just makes spring fever just that much real. More real, I should say. Alright. Over here, belt deflection, about 1/2 inch. So we should be good. Alright, now I'll just reconnect the battery and it should be all good. Now before I hook the battery up, there is one more thing that I want to check. And what I'm doing is I'm going to do a quick parasitic draw test. And that's so I want to make sure that this voltage regulator and the alternator isn't defective and doesn't pull the battery down when I hook it up. So I've got my meter set to amps. I know it's not a fluke, but it will have to do. Got my leads all tangled. There we go. Okay. I'll set this up so you can see it. Yeah. Having a little difficulty here. Okay, now you see it. Now, where I got the meter set to amps, leads, and we're just going in series with the battery. So I've got the negative lead on the post, positive lead on the cable, and we have all zeros, which means we have no parasitic draw. Okay, now one last step. Go ahead and switch my leads over to volts. Now just check the battery out. .58, right at 12.6, so we got a 100% charge. Get the key in ignition. All right, here we go. Contact. It's always done that. Huh, it's a little warm in here. Let's turn some AC on. Quiet. I suspect it might be a little low on Freon. Well, it's charging like it's supposed to. So I'm going to safely say that this has been fixed. Alright, it's a beautiful day. Very beautiful. It's not 70 degrees, it's like 75, if not warmer. Okay. Well, it's time to find something else to do while the day is still nice. Thanks for watching.